Michael Madsen's cause of death has officially been revealed, and the news has sent a wave of sadness through Hollywood and his global fanbase. The 67-year-old actor, best known for his unforgettable roles in films like Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, and Donnie Brasco, was found unresponsive in his Malibu home on the morning of July 3, 2025. Emergency responders pronounced him dead at 8:25 a.m. local time, leaving friends, family, and fans in disbelief. Now, just days later, we finally have the full story. According to official reports and his personal physician, the cause of death was cardiac arrest, brought on by chronic heart disease. The doctor confirmed that Michael had been suffering from long-standing cardiovascular issues, and these, combined with complications from his past struggles with alcohol, ultimately led to his sudden passing. Because the death was deemed natural and expected due to his medical condition, no autopsy was required, and the investigation has been formally closed by Los Angeles County authorities. What makes this all the more tragic is how unexpected it was. Just days before his death, Madsen had undergone routine medical tests, including scans related to a past horseback riding injury that left him with a brain bleed and rotator cuff damage. His longtime assistant, Dougie Smith, said he was cleared to work and appeared upbeat. He was actively involved in several indie film projects, including Resurrection Road, Concessions, and Cookbook for Southern Housewives. He was also putting the finishing touches on a deeply personal poetry collection and memoir titled Tears for My Father, Outlaw Thoughts and Poems, which was scheduled for release in spring 2026. Tributes have flooded in from across the entertainment industry. His sister, actress Virginia Madsen, penned a heartbreaking statement, calling Michael Thunder and Velvet, describing him as a poet disguised as an outlaw, and mourning not just the actor the world saw but the boy she grew up with. Harvey Keitel, Madsen's co-star in Reservoir Dogs, called him another great American poet and reflected on their iconic scene with Chris Penn, saying it remains one of the most powerful he's ever seen. Rob Zombie recalled how Madsen felt rejuvenated to be back on a professional set, though he joked about how Madsen threatened to break a chair over a co-star's head. Typical Madsen, always on brand, always intense. Vivica A. Fox praised his amazing on-screen presence, while Stephen Baldwin shared that he was heartbroken, describing Madsen as a true original, fearless, and unforgettable. Fans have taken to social media to post clips, quotes, and tributes, reliving the raw power he brought to every performance. Whether playing the menacing Mr. Blonde or the tormented Bud, Madsen always left a mark. But behind the tough guy persona was a man who had faced real demons. He struggled for years with alcoholism, and while friends said he was making consistent efforts toward sobriety, those years had taken a toll on his health. And his personal life was marked by deep tragedy, most notably, the heartbreaking loss of his son, Hudson, who died by suicide in 2022. That loss devastated him, and though he rarely spoke publicly about it, insiders said it changed him forever. Born on September 25, 1957, in Chicago, Michael Madsen was destined for storytelling. He began his acting journey in the theater, honing his craft at the legendary Steppenwolf Theater before breaking into film in the 1980s. His big break came with War Games and Thelma and Louise, but it was Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs that turned him into a cult icon. His unforgettable performance as the psychotic, smooth-talking Mr. Blonde, complete with that infamous ear-cutting scene, cemented his place in cinematic history. He would go on to collaborate with Tarantino several more times, in Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2, The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Over a career that spanned 4 decades, Madsen amassed over 300 film and TV credits, often playing tough guys, anti-heroes, and complex men haunted by their pasts. But he also lent his voice to major video games like Grand Theft Auto 3 and Dishonored, showing his versatility and enduring appeal. Outside of acting, he was a published poet, often drawing from his own pain and experiences to craft raw, emotional pieces that connected deeply with readers. Despite the ups and downs, both personal and professional, Madsen remained a working actor to the very end. His resilience, charisma, and unmistakable voice made him a favorite not just among fans, but among directors and co-stars who saw past the myth and knew the man. He leaves behind 6 children, including actor Christian Madsen, and 2 sisters, Virginia and Cheryl.